Good morning and namaste everybody. I am Gangaram Jishi from Midwestern University, Faculty of Education, Surkhet, MA third semester. Today I am going to share some ideas about ideology and critical discourse analysis. Course ANG 532. This short presentation uh, concerned with concerned with the relationship between ideology and critical discourse analysis. This short presentation has some objectives or learning objectives. The objectives are to understand the meaning of the CDA, to understand the meaning of the ideology, to identify the relationship between ideology and critical discourse analysis, to develop the concrete concept about the ideology and CDA. Here, what is the critical discourse analysis? Yes, I know, I think we all of are familiar with the critical discourse analysis. We have so many discussion over it, so I'm going to hear in brief or the concrete point. Obviously, discourse is an idea or the thought which is in written or the oral form or the spoken forms. A discourse refers to the interpretation or the properties of the communicative event involving language in context. Originally, the word discourse is derived from Latin language discourse, which means either written or spoken communication or debate or the formal discussion. And in Greek word discourse, which means running to and from. Critical discourse analysis (CD) is an interdisciplinary approach to the study of discourse or talk and text that views language as a form of social practice or in social context. In other words, CDA refers to an approach to the study of language use and contextual practice that focuses on the interrelationship and connection between language, society, power, and ideology. Yes, in this way, discourse draws many ideas and resources from other many disciplines to CDA investigate and explain the ways in which contextual practice should be seen as social practice taking place within social, historical, and political context too. Here, CDA is connected with the society, ideology, and power. In fact, these three components, ideology, society, and power, are the woven of the CDA. Yes, we conclude the what's the CDA over here. And what is an ideology? Now, simply, an ideology is the process of production of meanings, signs, and values in social life that convert the social life to a natural reality. It is an action oriented set of beliefs. Actually, ideology is the set of beliefs. Yeah, and an ideology is the set of opinions or the beliefs of a group or an individual's. Very often, ideology refers to a set of political beliefs or a set of ideas that characterize a particular culture. Capitalism, communism, socialism, and Marxism are the ideologies. These are the some yes, samples or the examples of the idealism. As the term ideology originated from the French ideology itself, deriving from combining Greek idea means notion or pattern and close to the Lucian sense of the idea or the logia, the study of. Yes. Yes, in this way, ideology within the multidisciplinary framework that combines a social, cognitive, and discursive component as systems of ideas. Ideologies are socio-cognitively defined as the shared representation of social groups and or specifically as the axiomatic principles of such representations. Some examples are Republican, Democrats, Libertarian, and the Greek Party. Classical liberalism is the capitalistic ideology which stands for a limited government with political freedom, civil uh, liberties, and laissez-faire economic policies. An ideology is the collection of ideas or the beliefs, as we have already discussed, and shared by the group of peoples. Yes. Ideology is the collection of ideas, or it is the set of beliefs that's shared by a group of peoples. It may be a connected set of ideas, or a style of thoughts, or a old view. An ideology is a set of beliefs or the philosophies attributes to a person or the group of persons, especially as held for reasons that are not purely epistemic, means they may not be in cognitive, or they may not be at relating to the theory of the knowledge, yes, in which practical elements are the prominent as theoretical ones. Yes, sentence. There are some we can use the ideologies in the sentence. Some examples are given over here. It was the prevalent ideology of the government. Yes, we use like this, and he grabs the ideology of business strategies and knows how to plan and execute them very successfully. The ideology of reincarnation is one of the second chance, soul purpose, and soul progressions. Yes, and definition and analysis are given over here. There are many different kinds of ideologies, including political ideologies, social ideologies, epistemological ideologies, and ethical ideologies. David M. Minard describes six different ways the word ideology has been used. Yes, as a collection of certain ideas with certain kinds of content, usually formative or normative, as the norm, as a form of the internal logical structure that ideas have within a set, by the role ideas play a human social interaction, by the role ideas play in the structure of an organization, as meaning whose purpose is persuasion, and as the locus of social interaction. Yeah, it's focus on the social interaction. In this way, yes, Minar describes the word ideology in six different ways. Yes, for Willard A. Mellins, and an ideology should be constructed with the related but different issues of utopia, works in the perfect harmony, and that historical myth and ideology is composed of four basic characteristics of the qualities. Yes, to be or for being ideology, it must have power over cognition. Yes, to be an ideology, it must be capable of guiding one's evaluations. It must provide guidance towards action, and it must be logically coherent. Our ideology must be orderly or logical and that consistent. Yes, sir. What is the now? What is the relationship between ideology and critical discourse analysis? Before I deal with an analysis of the relation between ideology and discourse, it is necessary to briefly summarize the theoretical framework in which these relationships are to be made clear or explicit. Yes, there we have some frameworks, how they are interrelated, how they are connected. Their theoretical relationship can be concluded through some framework. Yes, discuss analysis as a ideological analysis. Yes, it is one yes, framework. The theory of ideology provides us with a conceptual framework that also allows us to engage in ideological analysis and a critique of discursive practices. Ideologies are defined here within a multidisciplinary framework that combines a social, cognitive, and discursive component as systems of the ideas. Ideologies are socio-cognitively defined as shared representation of the social groups. And ideology and discourse processing. Yes, ideologies have been defined as foundations, beliefs that underline the shared social representation of the specific kinds of social groups. These representations are in turns ideology and discourse analysis, the basis of discourse and other social practices. Ideologies are largely expressed and acquired by discourse here, and indeed, how exactly do we know a racist or a sexist or the neoliberal discourse when we read or hear it. Yes, the contemporary theory of discourse processing in cognitive psychology, partially based on new assumptions, extending such a theory. Context, there should be context, has a great role mm, to link between ideology and critical discourse analysis. Context is language use in general and discourse production and comprehension in particular depends on and influence the relevance properties of the communicative situation as interpreted by the language users. Yes, language is used in a context and content. Yes, this subjective definition of the situation or the context are represented at specific models in episodic memory, so-called context models. These context models controls many aspects of discourse processing and make sure that the discourse is socially appropriate. So context is plays vital role to connect the relation between ideology and discourse. And there is a model, another theme. The model socially shared attitudes and ideologies, ideologically based event models typically give rise to ideological discourse, in which event or the actors are described more or less negatively or the positively depending on the ideological bias of the mental model. People understand a discourse if they are able to construct a model for it. Thus, news on the wars in Iraq is typically pursued and understood on the basis of the subjective models of the writers and the readers about this war. So, and knowledge, this is the another framework or the knowledge. Knowledge plays the role in the connection between the ideology and discourse. Discourse meaning are like icebergs in which knowledge is taken for granted. Yes, the discourse meanings are like icebergs. Yes, hidden and vast, in which knowledge is taken for granted. It is this shared, uh, pre- presupposed, taken for granted knowledge that makes discourse and communication and mutual understanding possible. So, across ideological groups' boundaries. Knowledge are the beliefs of a community that are persuades presupposed in its public discourse directed at the community at large, as in the case for most discourses of the mass media. And group beliefs. Within communities, groups may form on the basis of the different aims. Yes, especially each and every groups have a certain specific type of beliefs and or the goals or the interest or the practices is on the basis of that aims, goals and interest groups are formed. These groups also share beliefs such as knowledge, attribute, and ideologies. So, these ideologies will be the content of the discourse. Group beliefs are characteristically ideological. Yes, such these beliefs are ideological in the sense that they are controlled and organized by underlying ideologies. Thus, indirectly, the discourse structure controlled by this biased model. In some types of discourse, general group beliefs may influence discourse directly and not via specific mental models. And strategic processing discourse structure may Those statistically index influenced by the ideology of the speakers or the writers, impli- implicitness, turns and taking interruptions, politeness, argument, and fallacies, narrative structures, styles, and rhetorical figures. From ideology to discourse, yes, how it convert and how ideology becomes to the matter of discourse. This theory also allows that given specific contextual conditions, speakers may of course hide or dissimulate their ideological opinions. Indeed, feminist, anti-racist, or the pacifist do not always show their opinions, even in situations where this would be relevant and appropriate. That is, discourse is not always ideologically transparent, and discourse analysis does not always allow us to infer what people's ideological beliefs are. Yeah, this always depends on the definition of the communicative situations by the participants, that is on context. So obviously, this also has considerable influence on the empirical methodologies for the study of the ideology in group talk. Ideological beliefs may be presupposed and in talk without group members' ideological beliefs may be inserted or modified is in politically correct discourse. In both cases, the relation between ideology and discourse needs special, indirect, and other anthropist methods to be studied empirically. Ideological structures and strategies of the discourse. If ideologies are acquired, expressed, enacted, and reproduced by discourse, this mostly happens through a number of discursive structures and strategies. Yes, exactly. Yes, it's true. Yes, that thought a number of discursive strategies and structure and strategies is acquired. For the instance, the pronouns we is one of these structures typically used to dialectically refers to the group of the current speakers. Yes, and in conclusion, we conclude as we see that the relation between ideology and discourse is complex and often quite indirect. Yes, it's a bit hidden. As such discourses may depend on the ideological basis context, on the ideological way participants interpret event as subjective mental methods, and more directly on general group beliefs that are ideologically controlled. Yes, within such communities, knowledge consists of shared beliefs that are taken for granted and hence typically presupposed in the public discourse. Thus, whereas ideology may be belief that are taken for granted and persuaded within the one group ideology, yeah, they are not so across groups and in society as a whole. Yes, yes. To sum up, or at the end, critical discourse analysis is the methodology that enables a vigorous assessment of what is meant when language is used to describe and explain. One does not become a pacifist or feminist or racist or the socialist overnight, nor does one change one's basic ideological outlook in a few days. So many experience and discourses are usually necessary to acquire or the change the ideologies. Yeah, this is the great, yes, great understanding, and that mutual understanding and relations. Yes, the relation between discourse, dominance, marginalization, social inequality, ideology, and hegemony have been searched by the CDA. Thus, ideology and CD has interrelationship just like the two sides of the same coin. Yes, they are interrelated, they are interconnected, and yes, in some cases they seems not like that overlapping too. So they have the relationship just like heart and soul, or this ideology and critical discourse are the two sides of the same coin. Yes, thank you. That's all. I like to stop over here.